Are you ready to embark on a journey to the world's most mystical, awe-inspiring, and downright baffling places? Today, we're uncovering 10 hidden gems that defy logic, challenge our understanding of history, and will absolutely blow your mind. Get your travel bucket list ready, because you might just want to visit every single one of these places. Let's kick things off with Mount Roraima, a place that seems to defy the very laws of nature. This awe-inspiring natural wonder is not just a mountain, it's a colossal, flat-topped mesa that rises dramatically from the surrounding landscape. A place so mysterious it inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's novel The Lost World, where dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures roam. Imagine a place so enigmatic and shrouded in mist that it feels like stepping into another realm. This massive tabletop mountain sits on the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. It's a tri-border point, making it a unique geographical landmark. It's over 2 billion years old. Yeah, billion with a B, making it one of the oldest geological formations on Earth. This ancient giant has stood the test of time, witnessing the evolution of our planet. Here's the cool part. Its sheer cliffs rise over 9,000 feet above sea level, creating a natural fortress that's nearly impenetrable. These cliffs are so steep that they appear to be carved by the hands of gods. Some locals believe the mountain is the home of gods and spirits. According to indigenous legends, Mount Roraima is a sacred place, a spiritual sanctuary where the earthly and the divine meet. And here's a fun fact. The rain up there is so constant that it's created a bizarre ecosystem with plants and animals found nowhere else in the world. This isolated environment has led to the evolution of unique species, making it a living laboratory for scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. So, if you're an adventurer, or just a fan of epic views, this one's calling your name. Imagine trekking through dense forests, scaling steep cliffs, and finally reaching the summit to be rewarded with panoramic views that stretch as far as the eye can see. So pack your bags, lace up your hiking boots, and get ready to explore one of the most extraordinary places on Earth. Next up, we have a fiery pit that looks like a set piece from a Hollywood disaster movie. This is the Derwi's Door to Hell in Turkmenistan, a place that has fascinated and terrified people for decades. Imagine stumbling upon a massive burning crater in the middle of a desert landscape. It's both awe-inspiring and eerie, a sight that seems almost otherworldly. The Door to Hell is not just a name, it's a fitting description for this natural gas field that has been burning continuously for over 50 years. The crater is about 230 feet wide and 65 feet deep, and the flames can be seen from miles away, especially at night when they light up the sky with an eerie glow. Back in the 1970s, Soviet engineers were drilling for natural gas when they accidentally created this massive crater. They were conducting a routine drilling operation when they hit a cavern filled with natural gas. The ground beneath the drilling rig collapsed, leaving a gaping hole that started releasing dangerous gases into the atmosphere. To avoid toxic gas leaks, the engineers decided to set the gas on fire, thinking it would burn off in a few days. They believed that by igniting the gas, they could prevent the spread of harmful fumes and make the area safe again. Little did they know the fire would continue to burn for decades, creating a permanent fiery landmark. Spoiler alert, it's still burning over 50 years later. The flames have never gone out, and the crater has become a popular tourist attraction. People from all over the world come to witness this incredible phenomenon, drawn by the allure of the eternal fire. The flames are mesmerizing, especially at night when the darkness makes the fire appear even more dramatic. The sight of the flames dancing in the night is both beautiful and haunting, a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature. But here's the kicker. Locals say the crater is cursed. According to local legend, the crater is a gateway to the underworld, and anyone who gets too close might hear eerie whispers from the depths below. Some even claim to have seen ghostly apparitions near the edge of the crater, adding to its spooky reputation. According to legend, anyone who gets too close might hear eerie whispers from the underworld. Creepy, right? The stories have only added to the mystique of the Door to Hell, making it a must-visit for thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts alike. But if you're feeling brave, it's a must-see. The experience of standing near the edge of the crater, feeling the heat of the flames and hearing the roar of the fire is unforgettable. It's a unique adventure that offers a glimpse into the raw power of nature and the unintended consequences of human actions. Just don't roast marshmallows too close to the edge. While it might be tempting to use the eternal flames for a quick snack, safety should always come first. The Door to Hell is a fascinating and awe-inspiring place, but it's also a reminder of the delicate balance between human activity and the natural world. Now, let's take a magical detour to Scotland, to the fairy pools on the Isle of Skye. Nestled in the heart of the Cuillin Mountains, these pools are a series of cascading, crystal-clear waters that have captivated the hearts and imaginations of visitors for generations. These crystal-clear pools look so perfect they could be a CGI creation. But nope, they're real, and they offer a surreal experience that feels like stepping into a fantasy novel. The water is so transparent that you can see every pebble and stone at the bottom, creating a mesmerizing mosaic of colors and textures, and the water is as cold as the legends surrounding them. The temperature can be quite a shock, even in the summer months, but it's all part of the enchanting experience. Imagine dipping your toes into these icy waters and feeling an immediate connection to the ancient folklore that surrounds this place. Folklore says that fairies once bathed here, leaving the water enchanted. The local legends speak of mystical beings who would come out at twilight to dance and play in these pools, imbuing the waters with their magical essence. It's easy to see why such stories have persisted. The atmosphere here is undeniably otherworldly. Some hikers even claim to have seen shimmering lights dancing on the surface. Coincidence? Maybe. But when you're standing at the edge of these pools, with the mist rising and the light playing tricks on your eyes, it's hard not to believe in a little bit of magic. But here's a pro tip. If you're visiting, make sure to wear sturdy hiking boots. The path to the pools can be quite rugged and slippery, especially after a rain. And don't forget to bring a camera. You'll want to capture every magical moment. Bring a wetsuit if you want to swim. It's freezing. The water might look inviting, but it's as cold as ice. A wetsuit will make your experience much more enjoyable, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the beauty of the pools without turning into an icicle. Unless you're a fairy, of course. In that case, you might just feel right at home in these enchanted waters. So whether you're here to hike, swim, or simply soak in the magical atmosphere, the fairy pools of Scotland offer an unforgettable experience that will leave you spellbound. Number 4 is an underwater wonder, the Great Blue Hole in Belize. This giant sinkhole, over 400 feet deep, is like a portal to another dimension. Jacques Cousteau, the legendary explorer, named it one of the top diving spots in the world. What makes it mystical? For starters, its perfect circular shape is baffling. Then there are the mysterious stalactites inside, which suggest it was once a massive cave. Divers also report hearing strange sounds underwater, like low-frequency hums. Maybe it's just the ocean, or maybe something's lurking in the deep. Prepare to have your mind blown by number 5, the Kailasa Temple in Maharashtra, India. This ancient temple was carved out of a single rock over 1,200 years ago. That's right, one single rock. Now here's where it gets weird. No one knows exactly how it was built. The carvings are so detailed, and the structure is so massive, it's been compared to modern engineering marvels. Some even speculate that aliens might have helped. Yep, aliens. But jokes aside, this temple is an architectural masterpiece that you need to see to believe. Next, we're heading to the Andes Mountains in Peru, where Machu Picchu awaits. This ancient Incan city is famous for its breathtaking views and mysterious origins. How did they build such a complex city at nearly 8,000 feet above sea level without modern tools? Nobody knows. And here's a fun tidbit: some people believe Machu Picchu is an ancient alien landing site. Hey, those perfectly aligned stones do make you wonder, right? If you visit, don't just stick to the main areas. Hike the Inca Trail for a truly mystical experience. Staying in Peru, let's talk about the Nazca Lines. These massive geoglyphs, some stretching over 1,200 feet long, were created by the Nazca people over 2,000 years ago. From the ground, they look like random lines, but from the air, they form intricate shapes like animals, plants, and even humanoid figures. Here's the million-dollar question: how did they make such precise designs without seeing them from above? Some say it was ancient math, while others think, you guessed it, aliens. Either way, these lines are a marvel of ancient ingenuity. Number 8 is straight out of a fairy tale, the Crooked Forest in Poland. Over 400 pine trees in this forest are mysteriously bent at a 90-degree angle near their base, and no one knows why. Some theories suggest heavy snow, others say human intervention. But the locals, they believe it's the work of magical creatures who danced among the trees. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, walking through this forest feels like stepping into another world. Let's visit the island of dolls in Mexico. This small island is covered in hundreds of old, decaying dolls hanging from trees. It started when a man named Don Julian Santana began collecting dolls to appease the spirit of a drowned girl he found in the canals. Now, visitors say they hear whispers and see dolls' eyes moving. Creepy? Absolutely. But if you're into spooky adventures, this is the place for you. Finally, let's end on a colorful note with Lake Hillier in Australia. This lake is bubblegum pink, yes, pink, and no one is entirely sure why. Scientists think it's due to a specific type of algae, but that doesn't make it any less magical. The lake is surrounded by eucalyptus trees and contrasts beautifully with the ocean nearby. And don't worry, it's safe to swim in, though you might come out looking like you've bathed in strawberry milkshake. And there you have it. 10 hidden mystical places that prove our world is as magical as any fantasy book. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures like this. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of the world.